Well, guys, made it out here. First day, get base camp. I might change and go on an evening hunt. I've only got about a half an hour before it's too dark to hunt. So I might wait around till the morning, and then I'll make it happen. You got to pay attention while you're out here. There are black bears. I did get had a black bear walk into camp about a mile up the hill here a couple months back. So if you see me stop and look at shit, I'm just paying attention to surroundings. I mean, I'm the only one out here, and about a mile out from the cabin, so definitely need to pay attention. Keep your head on a swivel. Alright guys, we got a fire established. I think we're gonna, by the time I change into hunting gear and then head to the spot that I'd like to, it'll be dark. So we're just gonna hunker down for night and hit it early in the morning. It's probably gonna be the last pack it in trip I'm going to get to do till the end of bow season. And then I think we're going to do a bunch of fishing. Appalachia on the Hunt says he does a lot of trout fishing in the Elk River. And he's invited me to come along, so I'd love to do that. Absolutely. So, last time I was up in this area, I was about a mile back that way, and I had set up camp. I was planning on packing in, but I started a fire and set the tent down, and everything's going good, and we got about 10 o'clock. It's real dark, and I didn't have much for flashlights, which is stupid, real stupid, especially when you're in bear country like this. So I was in a little bit of a clearing out there. What ended up happening was a bear walked into my camp about 20 yards from me. I ended up looking through the meadow, and then I looked again, and there was a blob there, and that blob hadn't been there all night. It ended up being a bear. I jumped off my stool and pointed my pistol at it and yelled at it, and it ran off, thank goodness. But I got a little spooked, so I left everything there and went ahead and hiked back to the cabin, yelling the entire time. Yelling, "Hey bear," real loud. But Christmas came through, so got my Surefire, so be able to see that. And if he comes into camp this time, he's probably going to get shot. I just thought it was real weird that a bear would walk into a place with a campfire going, and keep approaching. I also think it's super weird. Can you imagine what he saw in the woods? Just some bearded ape hunched over a fire, probably sitting down, not moving. I bet you he was like, "What the hell is that thing?" But tonight will be better, I think. I'm going to attempt to sneak into their bedding area early in the morning. It's going to be difficult and it's going to be slow. I'm hoping that you guys can see it as I leave. I'm going to leave pretty early and start the trek that way, so I have the cover of darkness. But my buddy Colin, you saw him in hunting at the cabin. He got me a little headlamp to use. Super awesome gift. Thanks, Colin. I appreciate it, man. Well, when you're camping in cold weather environments, you have to do all your changing inside your sleeping bag. So I'm just getting ready for the night and to cut down time for getting ready in the morning. So I'm going to go ahead, throw on my Poly Pros, and probably my jacket. It's always fun trying to do all this while you're inside your sleeping bag. But it's either that or risk getting really cold. You've always got to set everything up. So all my thermals are cold because it's just been sitting here in my tent. So you stick them in your sleeping bag, warm them up for a little bit, and then you throw them on. Any of your jackets or your boots or anything. A lot of times what you're supposed to do is, if you have it, it's hard to find, like big enough grocery freezer bags. You take your boots and you stuff them down into the bottom of your sleeping bag. That way when you get up in the morning, you stick your feet down in those things, you don't risk getting frostbite or being super uncomfortable. The other thing that I didn't anticipate was I've got ice in my beard. That's slowly going away. Okay, let's go with my first layer. Gotta be quick. Alright, there's one. The other thing is, I'm gonna have to take my phone and my battery pack and I'm gonna have to shove it in the into my sleep bag too, because earlier it was the phone was getting so cold that it was just shutting off. Alright, Poly Pro bottoms. There we go. Get this Poly Pro top on. That's what I really need. There we go. Find my headgear. There we go. Alright guys, we will I'll see you in the morning, bright and early. Maybe it'll warm up a little bit, who knows. But cool thing about cold temperature is I can hang my deer meat and not worry about it. Alright, I'll see you in the morning.